Hello everyone and welcome back to Fae Tactics. If you remember from the last time, we have some Gorgons to deal with, and this is looking quite interesting to say at least. This could be a hard one. We need to prepare for this, so I think we'll change our spells a little. The heal all is a must here. The HP buff will also be great, at least I think. And something to enhance our survivability would be good, or our damage output. I need to think about it for a while, but judging from the amount of enemies and their spells, properties and mana barrier points, I think that silence is a good candidate here. As you can see, it gets minus defense and nullifies the mana barrier. So yeah, and also they can't use talismans, so yeah, that's I think that's a must-have in this one. Then let's continue distributing the trade points. I'll take a look at the scrolls and see if I want to do something here. I think that the mana steal scroll could be useful, but yeah, it will decrease our survivability, so I would rather go with one I have now. And, well, let's see how this one goes. I hope, I've been thinking about it, I hope that it's one of those scripted battles that if we deal with one sister, the others will actually admit defeat. And that's what I hope at least. But there's a thing in me that says that, yeah, that would be kinda too easy. So here's that I'm wrong about that. But let's get to work, shall we? First a standard protector, and then let's move a little. I think that this one will be the first sister that we actually fight, because she has that Starfall ability spell, and I'm not a fan of that spell on the enemies, especially in this situation here. Okay, and let's see the range. I guess it would be a good idea to actually pull the Rock and the Reaper, because, you know, in the more units that we deal with, the better would be to fight the bosses. Also, those Pangolins, I think that they will be the hardest to deal with. They're built quite tanky, and they also buff themselves and other units with mana barrier, as you can see, and they have those two pesky abilities, and by that I mean that the amount of squares they move actually buffs their defense by some points, and the Carapace ability that actually reduces the damage dealt by back attacks. So yeah, this is going to be a little tricky. Let's heal up ourselves and wait for them to move. The Rock is quite pesky also, as you can see. You need to deal with him quite quickly. As for the Gorgon Sisters, they're not doing anything much now, which is good, don't get me wrong. I would rather they don't do much now, so I can focus fire the enemies and then deal with them. Also, to be frank, I would like them to sit there in those respective corners while I deal with them one by one, but I don't think that this wish will actually come true. So yeah, I guess it's only a couple of turns before they begin to move. But you know, I guess we have to see it for ourselves. The pull actually worked though, so yeah, the Rock and the Reaper will come closer, and I will deal with them swiftly because they're flying units. So for now, this is going quite okay. Also, those Pangolins are quite ridiculous with that mana barrier buff range. Here is hoping that we can get one ourselves, but yeah, I don't think it will work like that. Buffing the Bone Servant with the mana barrier at all times is a must here, because I want him to tank as much damage as he can. So yeah, so that's a priority to buff him. Also that hunt will actually be quite useful. The dot from the poison and from the hunt should kill that crow. It's a shame that the Medusa doesn't do anything, because while cloaked I can't target her. Counter is always nice. And yep, it worked as we wanted it to. 2 turns away from the silence, so that's okay. So now I can't actually target her, so let me work on those enemies here. But now thinking about it, I don't know if moving there was actually a good idea, because I'm moving forward closer to the pangolins and the other sisters, so yeah, it could actually pull them, which is not something I would want to happen. Let's increase our damage with oral. Also, I can't just leave them there to buff up as much as they want to. That will be quite dangerous by itself. So yeah, I need to think how to do this more properly. Also, that rock needs to go. This is quite pesky. That chain attack it's actually hurting me quite a lot. It's a good thing we have that Grumble Bunny, you know, with the AoE heal. Okay, let's see what they do now. Alright, they're actually doing something, and that was not good. See, that Grumble Bunny was actually a lot of help, and now that he's gone, it doesn't look that great. And the sisters are on the move. Also, the Unilana's petrified. Well, this is not a great beginning, to be quite honest. And this one also has the defense buff whilst moving. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna protect now. But let me first move my units closer, because I want to protect everyone. That Ultra will help, but that Static Shock won't. So yeah, this is getting problematic. I think that, well, let me think about it here. First I'll deal with the rock, because he is blind, but in the eventuality that he hits, this will do a really big chunk of damage to us and will jump. And I think it will hit, I guess if we're in this tight formation, it would hit all. So yeah, I'm not taking my chances. And so that double shot is quite tempting, but I think I'd rather... Well, no, let's use it. I was going to say, I think I would rather save for a Terror Rain, but yeah. We need to get rid of that Gorgon Sister as fast as we can, because the other one's really close to us. And as we saw, they have some really pesky spells that they can unleash on us. At least one of them has, with that direct damage earth spell. And it's on 3 turn cooldown. And yeah, of course she actually buffed the defense of that sister that moves and buffs. Also, she does it too. Okay, I thought only one sister has a particular special ability. I guess those double. Also, that's quite a lot of mana barrier. If we deal with the mana barrier, they're quite weak units, to be honest. But yeah. And then there goes our tank. So here's hoping that killing one will end the battle. Otherwise, we're in a pickle. But silence up. Silence is up. So yeah, let's hope this actually works. And it did. It drained all the mana barrier that Medusa had. So yeah, that's actually a clutch spell there. So we should finish this one, and we can work on the other sister. Also, defeating one didn't do anything. So yeah, guess we have to kill them all. So my plan on finishing this quickly is, I don't think it's going to work. But here's a Soul Nova, so I can, hopefully I can finish the other one. Actually no, we've done about half of her HP. Maybe Oro can finish her. Yeah. She can't. I guess all that defense buffing actually worked for her. But while we're on it, I want to actually finish them. I won't leave them down. Even though they will get up with reduced HP, I don't want them on the field anymore. So yeah, I won't be getting... I'm not planning actually to get any leader subdue bonus, so they definitely have to go from the field. Unfortunately, I will leave the Unilana petrified for a moment longer, because I just don't have the units on the field to help that one. I need to unleash as much attacks as I can. I mean, the Unilana would help, but yeah. I think, or maybe I think I'll revive it, but the sheer number of attacks actually is the thing that we want here, so on second thought I wanted to revive the Unilana because it's one additional attack to do, and we need to finish off the downed units as quickly as we can. Also, that was unlucky, and she has an ultra already. This is not going according to plan. Shame though, the beginning was quite good. But, well, it's not over yet. Well, let's try as hard as we can. Maybe we won't have to repeat this battle. I will try my best. But I don't know. They need quite a lot of attacks to actually execute them. So yeah, so I think that... Oh, and the back attack did actually too. So I think that was actually a great decision in reviving the Unilana. I was actually on a quite a crossroads there, because I, from one point of view, well, attacking as much as I can would be the most beneficial thing to do, but having one unit more on the field will, in the long run, actually work better for us. But as you can see, we didn't actually use that unit quite much, so I don't know, judging from now, if that decision was correct. Yeah, I guess the best laid plans work, go like that, eh? But, well, I'm still 3 units up on the field, so let's continue. Let's just do this more diligently and plan ahead. Did she leave a talisman? Okay, haste talisman. So let's get rid of the other sister. Okay, this is what we wanted. So we have 2 tank units and the other sister on the field. I hope that the pangolin actually doesn't do much damage by himself. Because we have a nearly 300 point mana barrier to deal with, and that's not so easy to do. So yeah, I actually hope they aren't heavy hitters. And also that was actually good that that spell didn't do much damage to Paya. But I think we need to use the Ultra to heal Oro and give her an additional defense buff. Using it on attacking wouldn't do actually that much, so yeah, I think that this is the correct use. We have 2 turns to deal with the sister. Also, I want to move my units towards the left corner now, because it's getting quite crowded here. And those pangolins actually don't do that bad of damage. They're actually hitting quite okay, so that's another thing that doesn't make me happy here. Okay, that petrify here. Let's just nullify it. It wasn't actually quite... It was quite bad luck on our side. Let me just say it like that. Okay, so let's get rid of the second sister. And only one left, but I think that this one is going to be quite problematic to deal with. Okay, Pheeeww is quite damaged. It's a good thing that the leader units don't actually disappear when their HP is reduced, so I can revive her if it comes to that. Okay, I guess... Oh, well, that wasn't good. I was going to say, I guess that the last sister doesn't do that much damage, but yeah. Also, we have the silence ready, so I need to group them up, and let's hope that the silence will work just as well as it did the first time. I'm just looking around to which unit needs a heal the most. I think we'll go with healing Pheeeww. And let's just back up and... well, Terra Rain does chain now, so we'll just use it like that. And that didn't do anything, actually. They all regenerated the damage that I did. So this is going to be a long one. I'll just give Orowa the cloak, so she can survive a bit more. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to those mushrooms and got the hunt debuff. Let's try... Let's go with the silence. I guess maybe it will nullify that mana barrier. Well, of course it didn't. Okay, so... This is not looking good. Let's think for a bit. A good thing would be to concentrate on someone. I don't know if it's actually useful to concentrate on a particular pangolin, because ending that last sister would end the battle. I would actually... well, I need to go here because it's the furthest away I can go. And I don't want to be targeted, but yeah, we will get the hunt debuff. But I guess this time... okay. This is not looking good. So it's 2 on 3, and yeah. I'm not liking our odds here. I think I'll know what I'll do. I'll try to fortify my position and, well, try to maximize our mana barrier and healing, and while trying to do damage. Maybe the silence spell will work actually. Well, I guess it's one of our best hopes to win this, silence spell working. The tooltip says that the Nova will do quite a lot of damage, so we'll see that on the next turn. I need to back up and heal. Let me see if I can actually get the treasure chest, but I don't know if I can hop there. Okay, nice. This is what we need here. Also, it would be quite okay if they get the hunt debuff. Of course they didn't. Also, the sister will have her ultra up. Yeah. Guess I will use the spell because I don't have any other spells up. And I will try to hit with the Nova. And let's hope here that the tooltip actually doesn't lie to us. Okay, nice, nice. This is actually great. The one sister was silenced and it... Oh, acid rain. And, well, continuing, it will reduce her mana barrier to 0. And she can't cast any spells like this. So this is great. And one of the pangolins is dead. So this outcome is even better than I wanted it to be. Here's hoping... Okay, I was going to say here's hoping that the Ultra won't hit us. Okay, well, this is actually lucky, and in the end, I was actually... Well, I didn't hope that it would work like this. When we started losing units, I was actually seeing that restart going. But yeah, it's looking okay. I don't know if we can pick that talisman up though. It doesn't look we can jump to that square from any point. I was thinking that the adjacent pillars would let us jump to that one, but I guess it doesn't work like that here. So I don't know if it's a good spell or a bad spell, but I don't think we're getting the acid rain here. But well, I don't think it's anything to worry about. Even if it's the best spell in the game, well, no backseas now, so we'll work what we have with what we have. I'm not attacking the sister now because I want to try and get the spell, and she's basically a couple of hits away from dying. So that shouldn't be a problem. Here's hoping I don't regret that decision. Okay, we have our ultra already, so this should be actually one attack away from, yeah, from the defeat. So, let me try to get that scroll there, and let me try to see if Paya can hop and take that treasure chest. From what I can see, I'm starting to make rash decisions and got infected with that hunt debuff. I need to concentrate a bit more because seeing that I can win this with one attack, I think I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I don't think we can actually hop there. Doesn't seem to look like that. Also, she has her hard-hitting earth spell up. I hope she doesn't finish Peony with it. Okay, she's using it. Safe. Judging from the HP left, I think that Paya can actually finish her on his own. Yeah, to be safe, I will use the HP buff. And wait, in case that Soul Nova is needed. Yeah, so I don't think we're getting that talisman. Might as well work on her HP. Okay, nice evade. And it's done. So this was actually a hard fight. We did do some rash decisions. I think if we didn't pull that rock so fast, we could actually be better off, but maybe not. Maybe if we didn't go for the left one, if we had first for the right sister and then the upper one, this would work better because we lost a couple of turns on the cloaked sister because we couldn't target her. So yeah. Also, well, that didn't give us much. She either doesn't know or she doesn't want to tell us. So I guess we've murdered the sisters without anything, and we didn't get anything for it. Didn't gain anything for it. Yeah, but Peony is right. Actually, the Grunhold nation has a lot of scouts because they're doing a military campaign, so they should know something about it. Also, there is a chance that the Basilisk Emerald is in hands of the Grunhold Empire, you know. Maybe Izusa struck a deal with them, or is in hiding and she's helping them for whatever reason to gain something out of it. Well, it could be. Let's check. Well, for now, let's check our spoils. Standard haste. Nothing out of the ordinary. Is the same as the summoned unit abilities. Other than that, let's check the scroll. Okay. Well, I think it would be all in this episode. So, thank you all for watching, guys, and see you in the next one. Take care.